ignoring anything. So, you've got the anther, which they got right, fantastic. Not talking. You've got the filament, which is this little bit here, this straw thing here. You've got the petal. So Hafsa, you were talking about the petal being at the bottom, but actually it's around here, isn't it? And this bit here is called the sepal. We've got the stem, which you guys remembered, well done. And then the stigma, this top bit there, the style and the ovary round. So fantastic. I think you all deserve a pat on the back. Well done. Really good, guys. Well done. Okay, so let's move on then. And actually, let me just finish that round, please. Let's actually just learn what are the functions of these parts. So we've got the anther. Lamra, can you read out the anther and the part? What does it actually think do in the flower?
The part of the stem where pollen is produced in pollen sacs.
Good, so you can see here where pollen is produced and in pollen sacs. So that's called the anther, filament. Alex, can you read this out?
A slender stalk that holds the pollen.
Good, so a slender stalk, so from here, where the pollen is made, it holds up that pollen, doesn't it? Fantastic. Neymat, can you read the female side of the plant? Stigma.
Covered in a sticky substance, its job is to catch the grains of pollen.
Okay, good, well done. And Karima, nice and loud, the style.
The style that holds up.
So the style is, so the stalk.
The stalk that holds up the stigma.
Fantastic, well done. And another part of the female side, Ahmedo?
Ovary contains the
ovules.
Ovules or eggs.
Yeah, good. So basically it's where the eggs are produced, okay, and it pushes it up through the stigma and then it's covered in the sticky substance, okay? And then that's when the pollen's made and it's caught just in that top bit there, okay? Then we have the petals. Here, girls. You've got it attracts the insects to the flowers. Okay, why might the petal attract the insects to the flowers? Why might it? What is it about the petal that will attract the Rashida?
They're colourful.
Yeah, good. They're bright. They're colourful. Excellent. And the stem, it moves water around the plant. So from the ground where the roots are, from the soil, it pushes up the water through giving it more water for the eggs to be produced. Okay, and it raises the leaves and flowers of the plant off the ground. And the sepal, which you thought was the petals to begin with, but actually what does it do, Hafsa?
A type of leaf that they protect the flower with pollen.
Yeah, so it's when it's closed and then it opens up into a petal, into a beautiful flower, and they just sit around the bottom of the petals, okay? So from that today, what we're actually going to learn to do is you've already memorised pretty well, especially this table, where the parts of the flower go and what they actually do is what we're learning to do today. So by the end of this lesson, you'll be very confident at labelling this part of the flower. You'll also be able to explain the function. Okay? And how have I made it that slightly bit easier than for you, Murad? Why do you think I made it a bit easier for you to understand now?
The colours.
Yeah, the colours, the female parts and the male parts. Who can remember right from the beginning of the lesson, what was the female part of the flower called? Lamra, you need to put your lid down. Thank you. Female part of flower, and maybe you also might be able to remember the male. Murad? Yeah, good. And you've got, so the carpel, okay, is the female side, well done. And the male side, what was the male side called? Need reminding? What do you think? It's called the stamen. Well done, you just mentioned both, but the female part is called the carpel, yeah? So the carpel, the pistil, that was it, the carpel or the pistil, right. So what I'd like you to do today is, first of all, have a look on the whiteboard, and you are thinking about which one. Can you remember from what we've just read as a table, which is the function of the plant that goes with the name of the plant? So the stalk that holds up the stigma, okay, is called the style. So I would put that up there. Yeah? So the stalk that holds up the stigma is called the style. Can you remember, and I've just put the parts of the plant there, as a table, see if you could do a couple of these as a table before you go into your books. Any questions, E6?
Now,